In today's video, I am going to be doing a DIY of a display for all of the new LEGO Formula One Speed Champion sets. Now, at the time of recording, all of these Speed Champions are not available in store, but LEGO did send over each copy so we could review here on the channel, which again, thank you to LEGO, but I know a lot of fans are going to be pretty ecstatic about these sets. So I wanted to create my own DIY cheap method of displaying these sets rather than just have them sit on a shelf. So in today's video, I've already got all the product we need to do this. And also to keep in mind, these are not on the picture frame. So although they probably look really good how they are, we have some DIYing to undertake. So what I have in front of me, I will link these in the description or whatever if you want them to, saving you the trouble of looking for or the size that you want. But these are 10-inch by 20-inch picture frames. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove all the vehicles off this lot, which of course I have them already built. But okay, I have these picture frames. I ordered 2 of them. It came in a 2-pack for $25, and I got free shipping on top of it because I don't have Amazon Prime. You spend like $35 or more, you get free shipping. So yeah, believe it or not, I don't have Amazon Prime. But anyways, inside was nothing, right? It was just the brown cardboard stocking in the back. And the backs are actually really nice. You can see here, they just have these like little clip pieces. You can take off the back, very simple, easy. They're a lot better than some of the ones that you would probably find at like, I don't know, Walmart or Target. I feel like the Walmart ones are like really cheap. I've used them for like my Pokemon collection, but these are a lot better. I like the thicker border. So if you take a look at that, I love the thicker border, and I love the way of taking this backing off. Now, I will say a really good solution here for a backdrop if you wanted of like a Formula One track, or all black or all red or something to make cars pop the way you want. You could probably go to like a Walgreens or CVS or Staples and get print to like the size you need of like a poster board or something to do that. So I went ahead and just kind of cheaped out and used, I have this like thickened paper from like a printer that I don't print on because the paper's too thick. It's like really hard stock. So I just went ahead and hand cut those and put them in here. And if you actually really look, you can see the paper line. So I'm that lazy, but you could do better than I can. So no, truthfully, they are going on a white wall. So I promise, like, you're not going to see the white lines of the paperwork. So I also have another additional product here, and these are going to be 3D printed. Now, although I don't have a 3D printer, I bought 10 of these from Amazon for $15. And it actually came with a +1 because I think the McLaren is a little bit bigger on the width. Now I know these speed champions are a little different and new, but here you go. Like, you can wall mount these literally just right on the wall. It came with screws, which you could literally just place a screw and screw into the wall. So if you wanted to not do the picture frame, you can screw holes in your walls. I'm not gonna lie, this is a brand new house. I don't wanna put more holes in my wall, but that would be a solution if you wanted to. So Cristo, what are you gonna do? Well, I have 10 of these little clip pieces. Like I said, they're like what, $1.50 per? That's pretty reasonable for convenience. $15 for 10 of them. I will link those in the description if you want. But I am going to literally tape these to the picture frame. And I have this stuff called alien tape. I don't know if this is a good solution. I just have this laying around, and I know it's like double-sided, I think. So we're gonna give this a go, but I would honestly recommend probably just like your standard command strip tape or double-sided tape. I think is pretty adequate because, I mean, these cars are really, really light. It would be so much different if you're hanging up like the Technic Formula One cars. Those are like super heavy, but I mean, these are just so freaking light that I do not see this as an issue. So, okay, I am gonna go ahead and place each and every one of these down. We'll test out this alien tape. I'm sure double-sided tape would work just fine. This is just what I have laying around. And we'll try to space these out accordingly and see what this looks like as a final product. And of course, do all 10 of these. Now, you're probably asking, well, Cristo, what are you gonna do for the orientation of the cars? Well, what's cool, guys, is once we tape these little clips down, the cars themselves are all interchangeable. So like, the clips will be the things fastened to the picture frame. So then I could just remove the cars and order them however I want. If I want to change them up by winning season or something, I don't know, whatever it may be, I can do that at any point or convenience of my time, which is really cool. Honestly, guys, this was super simple and super effective. The first thing we did was just go ahead and place all the cards down and kind of look at the spacing that we wanted on each side and try to make it proportional. And these 3D molds that we got from Amazon are pretty nice because they have a screw hole that goes in the middle. So all we did was dab that little middle piece with like a Sharpie marker, and right there is like aimed at the middle of where it needs to go, making it super easy and marking it. So I use that alien tape, which was really effective application and super cost effective. And we just cut it into like really tiny pieces. You could see there as we're applying it, it sticks so well to this like plastic frame, and you just push down and there you go. Like, I promise these things are not coming off. I actually dropped one of these and got super scared because it actually stuck to the frame, and it was like really difficult to pull off. So the application that Georgiana's doing, and you could see pressing on it, is like truthfully not needed. It's just super adhesive. So do that, do all 5 of these. It doesn't have to be perfect. I often get caught up in perfectionism, and it's honestly one of my greatest downfalls, but just getting this going and getting it done made me feel a lot better myself. I just kind of kept putting it off because I was like, well, it's not going to be perfectly spaced. The car might be crooked, and etc. Right? And after all, the final product, which you guys will see here in just a little bit, is really exceptional. And at the end of the day, you can go ahead and remove all of these vehicles at any time. So it's not like the car themselves are locked in. They are just on the stands, and you can relocate them however you want. And of course, I made Georgiana do all of that because technically these are going to be her displays. So yeah, this is a first view, and wowee, does that look good. Check that out. This is such a nice application. I feel like you could do like a bigger picture frame if you wanted, or any picture frame that you wanted in orientation, and get them all on one. A really long one would be cool. I guess it just very much varies on how you display it or how much room you have. This just made the most sense for us, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So let's go ahead and hang this up and see what it looks like. So I know this area is an absolute mess of just like Lego stuff and boxes, but Georgiana wanted this area to be the Formula One stuff. So I went ahead and hung the first one over here. Nice little gap off the wall, and then just going to do them over and above each other. So let's see how this looks. And just like that, the Formula One Speed Champions cars are all hung up on the wall. Let's take a look, because this is actually really cool and a cheap and effective way of doing this, because it's not like permanent. I can move the cars around if I get bored, and super simple. The first thing I want to mention is that it is just on one nail, and honestly, if you want to get them more permanent to the wall, you could just probably use some double-sided tape because it's actually super light. But as we previously mentioned, you could just go ahead and remove each car and kind of reorganize this to the way you like. You can see if I take one off one side, it'll just kind of like dangle that way because the weight distribution is not even. So anyways, pretty simple and straightforward. I hope you found today's video informative, entertaining, and insightful, because wowee, does this look good. Definitely elevates your Lego displays by hanging these on the wall. And I think even just a little bit more epic and a little bit more professional inside this picture frame. It's just super effective. You're not damaging a lot to your wall. To be honest, it's only 2 nail holes, and aside from that, it looks great. But let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I'm going to link all the product that I used here through Amazon, and just if you find it informative, they are referral links, so appreciate you guys if you use and check them out. But aside from that, happy displaying. Send me a picture in your Discord on how you guys display them, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm Cristo from Stud City. Love you guys. Peace out.